Hello, beautiful people. Happy first Friday of the month. It's my turn to talk to you. If you don't remember from my phone overheating in Sedona last time we chatted, I am Bobby the Awesome, and I'm the crazy lady who runs around the country. And knowing that today was my day to talk to you, I wanted to make sure I shared my adventure, but then also gave you something to consider or strive for, or you could totally ignore me. Either way, it's up to you. So, as you know, I was driving around the country and I've done many different things the last 6 weeks. But one of the themes, upon reflection, as I call it, has been facing my fears. Now, I go to a lot of events. I talk to a lot of people. I'm not afraid of people. Some people will tell you I never met a stranger. But what I have done, one of the most powerful moments actually on my last adventure was I held a freaking snake on purpose. So I've been terrified of snakes since I was a teenager. Not when I was a little one. Loved them, caught them, scared mom with them, all the things. But as I grew older, I used to have nightmares about them if I saw them on TV and that kind of stuff. And holding the snake was a really big freaking deal because a couple things happened. For about an hour leading up to it, I had this conversation in my head, like, Bobby, you need to do this. It's only a snake. Like, I couldn't give it the amount of power I was giving it. That was kind of my big takeaway from it. So, it took a whole lot of self-talk because I wanted to run the other way and I was given the option. It was a pet of one of my recovery mentors. And the beauty of it was he was kind of a safe spot. And I didn't even realize how much that was part of the equation. It was because I trusted him that I think I was able to do it. He had given us some education about snakes, but the next day somebody came up to me and gave me these really cool, let me show you my cool snake earrings. These cool snake earrings that are now part of my car ensemble. So the guy came up to me and he's like, hey, I just want to say how beautiful it was that you did this thing and how much trust you had in Paul. And that was a big piece of it. But my big, huge takeaway was take my power back. Like, I can't let this freaking 3-foot long critter be consuming my subconscious when I'm sleeping, making me afraid to walk in the grass when I'm walking the dogs, like doing all the things. So, I just wanted to share with you because as I was preparing for this, I wrote down some of the crazy things I did this last trip. And my ask of you today is do something outside of your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be as crazy as some of the things I'm about to read to you, but I realize that a lot of what I've been doing lately has been out of my comfort zone. So I climbed a rock wall at a volunteer event. I'm afraid of heights too. I didn't make it to the top, but I tried. I made it 3/4. That's the furthest I've ever made it. And that's another little lesson in this. Like, I could celebrate these as wins. I didn't change the world by doing any of these things, but I showed that I'm trying. And that's all that I would recommend for anybody. Try, do the thing, celebrate. Any little step is a step forward. I rode in a helicopter. I hiked in the dark. Granted, it was with people and goats and a dog. And the snake, actually. I cold called random vice presidents from really big companies. And I tried water surfing, which was crazy. I never got on the board. But here I was, new bathing suit, got in the water. Everybody else was doing it, you know. Got into a lake, which I'm not crazy about because I always didn't want to be around the snakes or the fishes or the things. Tried a whole bunch of times and never got on the board. But I went in my dress, in my underwear. Almost lost my underwear on the first try, actually. But I stayed in there and I kept trying. And I'd try it again. I was a big girl and took a train to New York City Grand Central Station. Found my way around the city all by myself. And then I also tried this stuff called kava, which I'm not sure how I feel about yet. So that's kind of the list of the things that showed up for me. So even if it's taking a sip of a drink that isn't your normal palate, I won't even tell you about all the different food experiences that I tried that were normally not in my comfort zone on this trip. But who knows? Maybe I like some things I don't even know I like yet. So as we go into this holiday weekend, I hope the weather is gorgeous where you are. It's beautiful here in Connecticut. I just encourage you to try something new. Doesn't have to be a fear. Just try something new and have fun. All right. Love you, beautiful people.